battle. Number 1 of OG versus Team Liquid, and I'm with me joined by my main man Lacoste. How you doing, Phil?
I don't think I'm main man. I'm your support dude. And we talked about Shadow Shaman. You asked me why this hero is not pick Team Liquid. They rate this hero highly. Sorry for this. I just ate, couldn't even finish it. Don't you hate it when the food arrives at the worst possible moment, like 3 minutes before the game starts? So you couldn't even finish it. But doesn't matter. We're in here for some great.
Invited to. And then this last TI, he gave me a big old hug, and I love that guy. He's the nicest guy.
Yeah, they are really just a bunch of nice guys. And let's focus on the picks.
Okay.
So,
sure.
Shadow Shaman, Keeper of the Light, a lot of control, Blinding Light, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Shackles. Not an easy Pangolier game. There's going to be a lot of control for him with just these two heroes. Batrider banned out. These two heroes really vulnerable against the Batrider, especially Shadow Shaman. Slow turn rate.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, do you think that
with the extra cast range, you can basically control the team fight from really far away. And about the laning stage, Nature's Prophet was picked as a counter to Shadow Shaman because of his ability to trade hits with him. Shadow Shaman can't do what he would like to do, just isolate you, harass you. With the two Treants, it's gonna be way tougher for Shadow Shaman.
Yeah. Nature's Prophet's been in, I think, has it been every game that we've cast this morning so far? I guess there were only 2 of them, and it's been picked in both of those. One of them ended up doing a little bit better than the other.
The thing that surprises me is that OG is staying away from that Abaddon.
Yeah. For anybody that missed the games yesterday, Notail was playing ABBA and just kept on basically continually healing Ana in lane, just spamming out Mistcoil over and over and over again to the point where he'd actually kill himself. And he was doing this because he came back to lane really quickly and was able to do it again. But they're feeling like, you know what, if we can get Prophet, let's switch things up a little bit. And I like their Prophet play a lot more than what I saw from the ABBA yesterday.
The most important thing that you did not mention was that he played Abaddon 6 games yesterday.
That's a good point. Okay, fair enough. They had a lot of Dota they played. It's going to be a lot nicer for him here. Just one best of 3 after playing 3 of them yesterday.
Conka picked up. I didn't think we were gonna see this hero so much after this huge nerf where his Tidebringer does not work on denies anymore, but still team fighting potential with the boat, still a strong laner.
Hey guys, Hackers Block.
Their offlaners can't, because you can XTP yourself, pick up your items from base, and a lot of other offlaners you'd have to take up the courier to do that. So you sort of have this like extra momentum when you play on this hero that it's really cool.
It is. I feel like Kanka on the side lane, off lane is that's his role right now. Even though we saw some Kanka being played at the mid still, and we saw him being played on the off lane. The hero kind of falls off. You can't just play that full all-in damage Kanka because it's not working. The hero easily falls off.
Yeah.
And when you're building all these utility items, whether you want to go for something like Vlad's, Heaven's Halberd, Crimson Guard, but you can basically build a Spirit Vest. Anything that your team needs, you can build it on an offlaner like Kanka.
So we'll see if it works for this time. There are some other just inherent problems that the hero has, but likely we're going to see some stacking up of the jungle by Kuro playing on this Coddle, and that was going to allow them to get into some of the farm later on. But it's going to be Miracle and GH heading down towards the bottom lane. Shadow Shaman and Jug. This is just a classic combo if I've ever seen it.
What about Tiny and your second mid, where one is flying to the tower?
That's another good classic combo. Not sure if it's as effective in the pro scene necessarily.
Imagine
though.
if there's a guy who likes Dota so much, has shit ton of money, and just names his airways company Tiny Airlines.
I think that would be a pretty good inside joke. I like it. That's my goal. I just need to make a bunch of money, and then I'll make my own Tiny Airlines. That'll be great.
Well, I can tell you one thing: you don't have a good job. Make a lot of money.
That's true. That's a good point. Maybe we need to switch it up. Yeah, I'll turn into. We'll become like a banker or something. That's the great idea. Let's switch it up. Yeah, I'll turn into. We'll become like a banker or something. Let's see if Jarek's able to get it second time.
Well, he can use a torrent and boat on level 6 to gank those creeps.
Look at him. It's amazing. And now he's going to leave the lane and come back bottom where they can help out. So gives his Seb a nice lane here, at least at the start. Because this can be a little bit frustrating to play against. As I miss first blood. Happens every time, no tail. They're going to toss back GH, and does he end up going to the tower? He will. So Jarek's able to...
Here and back browser bundle, and it also uses onion circuits. Now what do I mean by this? Well, technically speaking, the whole operating system, all connections made to the internet go
spams out this Ether Shock. It's 140 damage. That is not against at all. And we got some taunt battles going on down here in the bottom lane. Well, meanwhile, mid lane, we haven't talked about it much, but Matumba Man Thompson, how do you see this one working out?
Well, definitely an upper hand for Necrophos. Pangol is still gonna farm, but you don't really threaten a kill at all on Necro unless someone rotates. He's gonna have an easy lane this time.
Ooh, Thompson. Danger. Looks like he's gonna be okay, yeah. And Matumba Man, I mean, I guess it feels like he can sort of threaten a kill if Thompson's a little bit not careful with his movement, as we saw right there, getting blocked in by the creep. It was a little close.
There's a region rune on top, and Tumbaman needs to get it because Thompson just bought a bottle.
Oh, this is big. Although Thompson, he doesn't have the swashbuckle, and oh my God, GH finds the kill onto Ana. All right, we're just waking up. We're good to go. We're gonna get all these kills now. We're not missing another one, I promise. Miracle had boots already. GH also has boots, and Crow looks like he's gonna pick his up in about 20 or so gold, which is a frustrating lane to play against as he gets that eliminate blast onto both of them.
Everyone on side of Liquid has a magic stick extra. Get the boot to be able to
that Liquid was gonna be the better team, but I wasn't expecting it to be this rough. Although right now, looking at Miracle's levels, he's only level 3. Obviously having more people in his lane pretty consistently, it's not going to be easy for him to stay here against Seb, I don't think, if it's just Miracle.
But losing a tier 1 tower 6 minutes in is going to cripple them.
Crow just dropped a ward and the range creeps gave the game away. They ended up punching him as he dropped it up on the high ground. Not the best time, but that one will be dewarded in a little bit. Level 6 there on top. They want to try and get a kill in return. Don't get a lucky shot proc. And Seb moving into position. They will have his ulti, which they're going to use right now. No shroud available, and he is going to drop. They find that kill.
Sucked out with the tide.
As Tranquil Boots, Windlace, Magic Stick, I love the build. Usually you see Tiny's just rushing for a Blink Dagger after getting a bottle, but I think with a build like this, he can actually have enough movements to those kills with those back tosses. And Undies again.